use a lot of toilet paper. Sorry. Sorry. That one, okay, no.
How, like, Penny, do you think this will destroy the brand?
Inappropriate.
Hi everyone, my name is Christian. I'm 28 this year. I'm a Director of Investments for JNA Real Estate. And over here, we have my wife, my beautiful wife.
Hi, my name is Zinc. I'm 29 this year and I'm the BD for JNA Real Estate.
Oh, we met online. It was a first date, I still remember. We were at this very beautiful garden at this place at Bishan Park. So we were having our meal together and she was laughing at all my jokes. I choose to believe she laughed at all my jokes, and it was quite a nice night, and that's when we really bonded and we see that there's a lot of commonality in terms of where our goals are and where we want to head towards.
He ate salad for our first date. I was like, wow, so healthy are you? Yeah, then we had a stroll before we end the night.
And I still remember everything that she said I laughed, everything I say she laughed. So I guess the chemistry was there, and yeah, that's something that sparks our first journey together. Okay, maybe start with my wife first.
Okay, so actually under my name, I have one residential property in Lentor area, a 2-bedder condo.
It was super meant for investments, yeah, and currently appreciated, so in the midst of offloading it to transit the next property. Yeah. And for myself, I currently own one residential, which is at Marina 1, where in fact we are in the function right now, filming this video, and at the same time another 4 more commercial property for mainly passive income to allow my parents to retire. And also another 2 more is one each under my parents. It's a gift to them, and for now this is the first year where they officially can be able to use those property with passive income to retire and enjoy their retirement life. Yeah, so for me, it was because of my parents. Okay, back then when I was very young, my parents actually went into a huge financial trouble because of an ill advice by a real estate agent who told them to over leverage to buy into 2 condos while holding on to their BTO. Okay, then they haven't sell the BTO, so the mortgage per month was very hefty. And instead of telling them to rent out the condo to finance their loan, what the agent did was he just basically left the transaction and just move on to his next client. And that's when my parents had to really bear the consequence. And this loan actually compounded and caused them to have to liquidate their property prematurely, and in the end had to sell everything to actually downsize to a HDB before declaring the financial situation was very bad. So that was the part that got me thinking, because the HDB in the next 10 years actually depreciated by about 15 to 20%. Meanwhile, the condo that is sold away appreciated by almost 2.5 times. And if I look back today, if the agent had advised them accordingly about how do we restructure this portfolio to rent out both condo and at the same time be able to use the passive income to rent another HDB to stay, their loan would not have cascaded to the 300, 400k credit card loans. And that would have already allowed them to move on to a better state of life and retire today with almost 3+ million of cash that can give them passive income about 12 to 15k. And that shocked me. That's why when it came to the real estate industry, the first thing I wanted to master was real estate investment. And that's when I attended a lot of courses, pay tens of thousands to learn for a master's how exactly do we invest in property. And after learning, that's when through one of the courses, they tell me to buy this development over here with Marina 1. And that's when I decided to bite the bullet and went into it. And subsequently, that's when using the knowledge that I learned from multiple real estate investors who are seasoned in the market, I bought my the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th commercial property, and using that, have been recycling it back and forth and restructuring it such that it will be able to churn out enough passive income to be able to fund both our lifestyles, my parents' lifestyle, and to retire them. And from there on, that's when the real estate journey started, and it has been very fulfilling thus far, and that's something I hope to explore more, continuously to venture out more, so that we can be able to see the fruits of our labor and share this knowledge with more people who can benefit from this. So for me, it was actually because of my brother for 18 years, Jervis. It was very interesting because that night I called him, and I had a lot of like depressing thoughts in my mind, and I just wanted to find a way out. So what exactly is the right way to get out of my family financial situation, the state I'm in. And that was when he said, why not give yourself one chance to try real estate? And that really, it was a leap of faith, because for me, I'm not someone who is very eloquent, good at sales in the first place, and not someone who like to express myself in words. So it was really something that I had to take the leap of faith to enter this industry. And that was when I said, yes, why not I try one time? And he did ask me one last question. He said, how long do I want my family to wait? It was out of a love for me and wanted me to do well. That's when I said, why not I try, I do my best, and let's see how far this goes. And before I know it, 5 years, 6 years passed, and that's something that that really changed my whole life for real estate itself.
So previously I was actually working in maritime industry for actually about 7 years already, but eventually a lot of changes in my past company. Then eventually I was thinking, why not I join you, because I always see him very actively busy.
So for me, in the next 5 to 10 years, where I am looking forward to is towards how do we create a real estate private equity, a fund management, a firm that's able to constantly put real estate investment first, that's able to bring our clients' interest to the next level and allow them to journey with us such that they'll be able to transit to the next level in their life, that have financial freedom so they can spend more time with family, with loved ones, and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And at the same time, there's one little wish, okay, not wish, but a goal that we are heading towards. Whereas this season is about building, getting a church building, and that's something that we are in the midst of raising fund for. After our church has been running for the past 25 years, so how can we be able to save up enough to be able to go for this cause and be able to build a church that is like for generations and be able to impact more lives with this particular building that we have.
I think aside from having a family eventually, happy family, I would say maybe a bigger sales force team will be good. And then it will be a team where everyone really serve God together, and also yeah, and then really being supportive of one another in terms of like different deals, and also in different aspects of a mini corporate style sales force team.
Yes, indeed. And that's when we can really bring this particular brand to the next level and really serve clients with the best team. And most importantly, put God first in the things that we do. And like to walk this journey together with her. And it is something that is very exciting and looking forward to this next new phase. So for me, it's definitely my parents' story. That's something that's very close to heart, because from this particular incident, I realized how important real estate investment is, because it can either build someone's life up, change someone's life, transform someone's life, or it can destroy someone's life utterly. And that's when it struck me that I want to be able to bring this objective real estate investment out there, because it pains me when I see people buy the wrong property or use the wrong strategy to invest in property. That actually got them into very deep troubles as compared to one that is able to effect righteousness in the real estate industry to make sure that their investment grow by year. So that's something that my personal story. And the side thing is more about the numbers data. That's something that excites me every single day. I see how exactly can we do this arbitrage, which means using data that people may not know in the market to make an analysis of the property, and from there make a more informed choice to buy into the right ones that really create more value and allow people to reach their financial goal faster through real estate investments. For me, it's always do your due diligence. Even if you're young, start young, and be able to update yourself with the right info, the right data, the right kind of knowledge. And before you make a first purchase, be able to get all this data and facts right, so that you'll be able to make a more informed choice. And most importantly, it's not to let the emotions overrun you, because at the end of the day, real estate investment, making the right purchase is about making a logical decision based on data and logic, rather than based on what you like and about emotions. Okay, and have delayed gratification. Most importantly, think of this process as compounding for your future retirement sum, and that is when you'll be able to look at real estate from a perspective of investment rather than just own stay.
Okay, so the tip from my end, I would say not to over leverage on your finances just to buy a property. Always really study how much you have in terms of like free cash flow, and also maybe in CPF as well. And then
Have a safety net.
Having a safety net is very important.
Yes, indeed. In fact, she's the one that was super saver. She was someone who really taught me how to save up, how to not over leverage, the fun fact is that when I buy property, I always want, okay, I look at the opportunity, I really want to buy because it's really, you can make the profit margin. But she's always say, okay, wait, before you buy, let's look at our finances, how much you can save up, and that really keeps me by the way that I know that at least when we buy into something, it's not about just buying to want the profit, but as in looking at our finances, make sure that we are not over leveraged, so that we able, in any time downturn, we're able to safeguard our downside. And that's when real estate investment is able to compound and continuously serve us for generations.
The power to make depressed people happy.
So happy people don't need to be happier.
Happy people can stay happy, like just maintain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for me.
I want to make people around me happy in the simplest manner. Yeah, so very similar.
So I think fun fact about Chris that people may not know. Okay, I think first of all, he was so busy, he actually got gout at a young age of 28.
Too stressed already.
Yeah, a bit too stressed out. Yeah, but just remember to drink more water and have proper meal
Okay,
as
I'll
much as
drink more
possible.
water.
Yeah. He used to be in pole vault in JC, so he
No pole dancing, it's pole vault. Okay, so what is pole vault?
the one where you take a pole and also like you run and poke the ground, then you jump over some. I don't know what's that.
A very high hurdle. Okay, so for Zinc, some fun fact you may not know about her. Number one, she used to be in environmental club in secondary school. So she's an avid fan of recycling. Yeah, so she always tell me to throw the rubbish in the right bin. If it's a wrong color bin, don't anyhow throw. So I always take out from the blue bin to throw in the right bin. Then second, she loved manga. She's an avid fan of manga. Which is something that I loved back then, long time ago. But sad to say, because of work, I have been dropping for some time. Okay, and last but not least, okay, she loves dogs. Her favorite dog is called Pomeranian.
Pure breed.
Pure breed, yeah. So the dog set is very cute and fluffy and yappy, but it's very, it's cute lah. I also like, which I also like. But because of time, we may not have time to take care of dogs. So I guess you can watch the dog videos and enjoy.
I think for me I think it's my responsibility to make my clients happy. Actually, in general, in JNA, JNA clients who has trusted us and also use our service and really go through us and then having all the various meetings with our realtors. Yeah, and then I think that's really our biggest joy to serve them. I think generally, it might be me. Yeah, because.
Yeah, she's officially my CFO, Chief Financing Officer. So every single dollars and cents, because I admit that I'm not the most wise when it comes to managing finances in general. Because for me, I just focus on like work. And what she does is she helps me see what is the balance sheet and making sure that all things are in the green and making sure that I don't end up overspending, which overspending is usually in terms of food, treating people, food, and buying clothes because, for example, go to a gym, I realize that I don't have my shirt with me. I'll just go opposite shop to buy things like that which she will tell me, hey, stop buying more shirt. So no more shirt, no more shoe, and just be down to earth. So she really made me that way. So I thank her for that. So in 2025, we see JNA Investment brand to be one that is well known in the industry, to be objective, to be one that put clients' interests first, and most importantly, how can we be able to have the right advice and right knowledge being spread in the entire Singapore, such that everyone can at least have a glimpse of what real estate investment should be like, and most importantly, make the right choices based on data, based on numbers, based on facts, right, based on emotions and hearsay. And most importantly, expand our investment team, having the right people on board so we can continue to champion this movement for investments and making sure that more of this content, this knowledge, this information is out there to benefit more clients and individuals.